Hello again and welcome to Letter from England, broadcasting for AC Press and the Spanish Evangelical Alliance. Miguel Delibes, the well-known Spanish novelist who wrote such books as Los Santos Inocentes, 5 Horas con Mario, or El Disputado Voto del Señor Cayo, also wrote a book about the Spanish Protestant martyrs in the 16th century, El Heretic, or the Heretic. And Delibes' biographer, Ramon Garcia, in a recent talk given during a cultural week organized by Segovia Evangelical Church, states his belief that The Heretic is one of the most important works of Spanish literature to come out of the 20th century. Now, Delibes has written, as I say, a string of successful novels, some of which have been made into films, mainly about life in rural Spain, the hard life in his native Castile. Delibes himself is from Valladolid in northern Spain. And Garcia believes The Heretic is one of the most significant books that Delibes has written. It was published in 1998 when the author was 78 and had previously said that it would be his last book. Well, Segovia Evangelical Church organized the week of events around the theme of the Inquisition and the notorious heresy trials, given that this year is the 450th anniversary of the main ones in Valladolid and Seville. The fact that some of them were held in Delibes' own city, of course, added poignance to his writing about these events. The Inquisition at that time brought to an abrupt halt through its use of torture and the stake to Reformation in Spain by brutally suppressing anything which deviated from Roman orthodoxy. The Heretic is Delibes' longest novel and his first foray into the world of the historical novel, dealing as it does with a group of reformers in his home city of Valladolid. Garcia says it's the synthesis of all Delibes' work, as the main character, Cipriano Salcedo, is a combination of all the losers who fill his novels, and a reflection of his own intellectual concerns and conscience. He goes on to add that anyone who reads the novel can see that people of the 16th century were almost exactly the same as those of us alive today. And the book, he says, has that air of pessimism which permeates all of Delibes' works, a characteristic redolent both of the author's own character and of the region, Old Castile, from where he comes, described by Garcia as a land with a history full of frustration and not given to enthusiasm nor optimism. Another speaker at the week was César Vidal on Spanish reformers and the heresy trials of 1559, and he analysed the reaction of the Catholic Church at the time of the Reformation to the roots of Protestantism, which were beginning to bud in Spain, as well as the role of the trials themselves in Spanish society. And Delibes has certainly brought to the attention of wider society one of the darkest chapters in evangelical history in Spain. Thank you for listening to Letter from England, broadcasting each week at emission.net. Goodbye.